I had the opportunity to chat with Jackson, a certified financial planner with 13 years of experience in the financial advisory industry. He has achieved 9 times $1 million roundtable, and that just shows the amount of impact he has on people's life, including mine, with his financial and insurance planning. I wanted to get his professional point of view. So in part 2 of this series, we will be covering everything related to life insurance. So what is the ideal age to start looking at life insurance, and how much coverage should someone need?
There's actually really no ideal age to buy.
Okay,
so to me, it's that insurance products are actually just a solution to a problem. If today you do not have a problem to begin with, what for should you buy insurance?
Yes.
Correct. So to me, no matter what age you are at, it's important, of course, to sit down with a financial planner, go through a review. So what we do usually is to at least to look through your current situation and spot is there any potential problem. So if there's any potential problem that we need to address, that's where we proceed to look at suitable solution, which is the insurance product to counter that.
Okay.
Correct. So the correct answer would be that by right shouldn't be an ideal age, but of course, it really is a case by case basis. For somebody in the 30s or 40s, if there's no need for insurance, then technically, I mean, they don't have to buy anything also, right? But if let's say a young student who is in the early 20s, but elderly parents, depending on them, then insurance needs to this person could be important.
Just to clarify, what actually does life insurance mean? I see this term a lot.
Yeah, life insurance is actually a very generic term for insurance. So of course, as the name suggests, you can tell that it's an insurance product that covers for life. So to me, life insurance is actually more like a product, not a kind of insurance. Okay, but of course, when it comes to insurance, the different kind of insurance, it can be things like, for hospitalization, for critical illness, for disability, for premature death. That would be the different kind of insurance. So life insurance is probably one of the product of insurance.
Why don't you elaborate a bit on the different kind of coverage for insurance?
Okay, the most common comparison of insurance, home insurance and life insurance. Home insurance basically are cheaper kind of insurance where you simply pay for the coverage. The good thing about term insurance is that it's significantly cheaper, but it does have an expiry age. Yeah, so it will be a very useful tool for people who just want to, cover a need that they need for a specific period of time. And beyond that, even if things are still well, the plan will expire, but that is because there's no need for it really.
Okay.
Yeah, but people who have certain concerns that they need it, for the rest of their life, they will usually go for life insurance, which will be more expensive. When people go for this option, they already know that, they are paying more than people who buy, let's say, a term insurance, but they know that because it serves their needs.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually for me, I will always, suggest, both options to them, give them the pros and cons, and up to our discussion to see, which one really fit.
What scenario or what needs, because you mentioned needs, right?
Correct.
We want sort of consider coverage for their whole life rather than for a specific period of time.
For example, let's take premature death needs, for example.
Okay.
So let's say for somebody like yourself, being a parent, having a young boy.
Yes.
Let's say today the boy is say 3 years old.
Okay.
At least for the next probably 20 to 25 years, that is when your boy will still be dependent on you. And should anything happens to you, leaving behind just your wife and your boy, financially will be a problem.
Oh, yes.
So the next, at least say 20 years, will be the important period of your life where at least you will need a big booster from insurance payout for your son and your wife.
Yes.
Right? So this is what we call the need, where at least a term insurance will be enough.
Okay.
Alright, so let's say for example 20 years from now when your boy is 23 to 25 and he's working already. Right, so let's say he's working, he's not dependent on you anymore. And let's say your wife also don't have to take care of him anymore.
Yes.
Right, so doesn't mean that 25 years from now nothing will happen to you.
Yes.
But should something still happen, of course you will still have other assets that you leave behind, right? Like your house, your CPF account, your savings and assets.
Yes.
So if you feel that, okay, whatever they're going to leave behind, then at that stage of life is more than enough for them, they don't need any booster from insurance to actually leave more behind for them. But let's say if the client feel that even beyond that, even if my boy is more than 25 or my wife in her 50s and moving forward, I still feel that with me passing away, I want to leave a substantial amount of money to change their life or to support them in later part of their life. That's where clients will look at even a longer coverage, even to the extent of whole life.
I mean, whatever you mentioned just now reminds me of the fact that when I was expecting my son to come, we literally did a review.
Correct.
And I literally bought more term insurance.
Correct.
So that we can cover should that free period, like you mentioned, in 5 years comes about. Stay tuned for part 3 as we uncover the common mistakes people make. What should you do if you are overwhelmed by the countless options in the market, as well as lesser known insurance coverage that you should know about.